guys, welcome to Dusty Crow Designs. This is Steph speaking here, coming to you with another unboxing video. So a little bit of info about this one. This is actually about the iPad Pro 12.9 inch. Decided to treat myself and get something completely out of my comfort zone. I was debating between this, the 10.5 inch version, or the, the Samsung Tab S3, I believe it is, with the pen that comes with it. However, in the end, I decided to take a leap and go with this one. Only reason why I was tempted by the Samsung is actually I have a Samsung mobile phone, obviously used to Android. Never had a Apple product for myself, so I thought, let's take a risk. So I ordered this from the O2 store. It is the Wi-Fi and cellular option. And it's the 128GB version, hopefully. As you can see, I've literally just received it. Well, got it delivered to store, only managed to get in there today. Been busy at work again. So let's get cracking. As you can see, it's in a very plain brown box. Apple being Apple, like to make sure that no one knows what you're buying, which is good, because obviously you don't want to be walking around with a very obvious box containing some expensive Apple products. So let's see how I get into this bad boy. I'll apologise if you hear any of my animals in the background as well, by the way. I've got my cat sat next to me on the windowsill, and my dog's busy chewing her bone on the carpet. Right, you know what, let's do it this way. There's quite a bit of tape on this corner, so let's just go for it. If you are unboxing any of your own products or doing your own unboxing videos, please be careful if you need to use a knife. I don't want to be the cause of people getting hurt. I'm usually quite careful, to be honest. Never had any serious injuries so far. Oops, out of focus, there we go. Right, let's see what we got. So, as you can see, it's nicely upside down. And there's quite good packaging, so obviously you can tell it's a very sturdy box. If I squish that, it's very sturdy, so the actual box itself isn't going to get damaged, the iPad Pro box is. I'll just pull this out without destroying my living room. There we go. So, a few bits that are left in the box, obviously, because I got the cellular option, I did have to get it on contract. So that's some of the information about recycling, actual invoice, actual SIM card for the invoice, and some cinema discounts as well. I'll admit I don't know if O2 is a company that's in the US, so if I've got any American followers or any other country followers, sorry. But yeah, so this is on O2, or will be on O2 when I stick a SIM in it. So, just a quick look at the box. Nice and shiny. It's obviously wrapped in the, is it cellophane, plastic or something? I don't know. So, as you can see now, there we go. iPad Pro, 128GB, Wi-Fi and cellular. What else? Should be the Space Grey edition, because I quite like the look of it. We have it at my work. I had a bit of a play on it, but obviously it's hard to do the right lot on a demo unit. Where's my knife gone? I've lost my knife. Scissors lost it. There we go. Again, safety first, people. Also, I will apologise if you watched my last unboxing video, which was the light table. I do apologise if I rambled on about my tattoos too much. Just so proud of them. Anyways. Also, I would apologise about this annoying light source here. It's just, if I turn it off, it's not too bad actually. I was worried it would be a bit too dark. It's got a bit gloomy here. we'll see how it goes. If it gets too dark, I'll bang it back on again. Right, so first impressions. All nice and new. So the space grey one, if you haven't seen it, is all black on the front, so you can see that's obviously the edge of the actual screen, but then you've got your frame around here. And look how thin and sexy that is. Ooh. The space grey version is also a dark grey on the back. Pull all that off, as you can see there. So yeah, so you've got your space grey, silver. I think they do a gold one as well. This is actually, just so you know, this is the 2015 edition, as far as I know. I don't know if it says on the back at all. No, that does not help. I could probably look it up though by the model number. So yeah, so I decided to go for the 12.9 inch because my sole reason for getting one of these is to use it as a fancy graphics tablet. And obviously if you're going to use it for that, you might as well get something decent. Especially in size wise. Because you can always go smaller in terms of your sketchbook and stuff, but you can't obviously go bigger. That probably didn't make any sense, but let me put it this way. If you've got an A5 sketchbook, you're always going to be restricted by A5. Whereas if you buy, say, an A4 sketchbook, you can draw small sketches in it, as well as going right up to A4. See, this is what I mean about me rambling. It's just not good. Right, so I've just pulled out the charging cable, well, USB cable. Sorry, there we go. So you've got lightning to USB. As I said, this is my first Apple product, so this... Oh no, wait, sorry, no, that is a lie. I've lied on TV. Well, on YouTube. My actual first product was an iPod Nano, back when I was like 14, I think. So, well, 11 years now, to be honest. I honestly can't remember what that was like, if I'm perfectly honest. Aha! Here we go. Little adapter doofer. So, as you can see, you've got a little groove there. Oops. Little pin there. Slot that down. Connects into place. And am I just stuck that? That's okay. And obviously there's a bit of wrapping on all those bits and bobs to keep them nice and clean. Probably should have left that on because I am a very messy person. I don't know if you can tell, but my desk is absolutely marked now from the wood staining I've done. I will be posting a video explaining more about that from the Ouija box. I don't know if any of you guys look at my Instagram accounts or what you call it, Etsy store. But yeah, so there is a Ouija box, or there was a Ouija box, I think it's sold actually. Right, so in this fancy little buckler doofer, you've got a fancy little pin doofer. That's obviously to access where the SIM card goes. Also some information. Ooh, stickers! I don't know if you can see that too well. There we go. Shiny! iPad info such as user guide, battery, 1 year warranty, and then there's basically just like a little leaflet telling you where all the bits and bobs are. So I don't know if you can see that. So you got your headphone jack, obviously on-off switch over there, microphones, volume buttons. That's obviously where the SIM goes. Touch ID button in the middle. Lightning connector underneath. And smart connector? Ah, that's for the kit cover, sorry. There's me getting all fancy. Right, so I'll pop that away. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually just cancelling out this next bit where I'm obviously setting it all up. Unless you want to see it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do, to be honest. Do I let you suffer while I set it up? Probably not, to be honest, because I want to just get straight into it. Obviously, it's going to take a bit of time to set all this up. Anyways, so what I'll do is I will first plug it in so you can see what it's like when it's actually first turned on. I'm making this up as I go, okay, people? Sue me. Oh. So, this charging lead is quite long. I'd probably say 2 meters, because it's longer than my arm span. My arm span's like 1.45 meters. So, pop that in. I know one thing that's going to annoy me straight away, to be honest, is fingerprints. Because I have a Amazon Fire tablet that I use for reading and Netflix in bed, and the biggest irksome thing ever is fingerprints. It's like, oh, whoever designed tablets with such a fingerprint sensitive thing ever, I don't know. What I might actually do is pop the SIM card in at a later date, because it's not something I actually need, if I'm honest. I only got it because it meant I could buy it monthly. So we'll leave that for now. As you can see, it's just doing its sort of, not really sure, like hello thing. Ah, there we go. Honest. Right, here we go. So that's all set up now, as you can see. Ooh, it has that motion thing. I know it obviously turns. What I mean is, I don't know if you can sort of, no, you probably can't tell on there. Basically what it means is that when you've got an image like this, in the background, sorry, that is obviously quite a big file, as you tilt the screen, it almost looks like you're viewing it from different angles. Something you can only experience in person, I'm guessing. It's kind of difficult to show on a camera. Right, so, App Store, because there's a few apps that I've found which are apparently good. If I can find the list again. Not now. Procreate, which is apparently $6. Let's have a look. So, as I am going to be using this primarily for artwork, it is mostly going to have artworky type apps. Right, what have we got? Procreate. So it's actually £10, which I don't mind if that's going to be added onto the... Oh, it's not going to do, is it? I was going to say, if it's going to add it onto my SIM account, that'd be fine, but... So, I won't get that just yet. What else have we got? Paper. Apparently is a good one. So I will do Procreate at some point, just not right now. So, apparently there's a few good free ones. So Paper is one that's apparently a free one that's quite recommended. I may have to turn off this having to sign in every time I want to buy something. Just let me have it. Back again, let's try this again. This is going to be some serious editing in this video. Anyways, I'll start over. So, got into the App Store. I've been recommended a few, I haven't been recommended, I've looked online at a few apps, literally just searched best apps for drawing on an iPad Pro. And top one is Procreate, but it is $9.99 for, in the UK, sorry, which I don't have the money for at the moment because I've spent it all on this. I did have to pay an upfront cost, by the way. It was £110 to get it on like the cheapest SIM deal. So I'm going to go for the free ones first. So the first free one that is on the list is called Paper, which we're going to grab, install that, if it'll let me. Type password in again. I am keeping an eye on the battery life on my camera as well, because it does look like it's going down a bit. No, I don't want to be constantly pestered for passwords. There must be a way of turning passwords off. So that one's there. So I've just seen one that's popped up, which isn't on my list actually, which is called, I'll apologise if I'm pronouncing this wrong, it's basically that one there. It's Tayasui Sketches. Tayasui Sketches. I'm just going to go for it. Basically any free apps that I'm seeing. And then we've got Drawing Desk just here. So you know what, let's have that one too. Let's try it. Let's see what goes on. helps if you double. Yes. There we go, so for 3 items my password has been saved, so that's good. Right, what else was there? There was Adobe Photoshop Sketch, Adobe... Oh, we got Photoshop Mix, Photoshop Sketch. Adobe Photoshop Sketch. Adobe Illustrator Draw, which is also popped up, so let's have that one. There's Photoshop Fix, which you know what? Let's get it. Let's try it out. I'll admit, I haven't really used Photoshop since I was in college. So that'll be interesting. There's quite a few other ones that I'm going to get at some point as well. So final one on my list, is Sketchbook Pro, which apparently is free, but there is a premium version available. But I've no idea which one it is. There's Autodesk Sketchbook, there's Sketch.book. So I might leave that one actually and get that at some other point, because I can't see one that matches that exact one. I mean, there's loads of drawing apps, to be honest. So yeah, anyways, right, so I've got a few apps I've downloaded, which are still installing by the looks of it. Drawing Desk is done, Paper is done. I probably will try and arrange this because this just annoys me. So, the first of the accessories that I've actually bought is I ordered the Apple Pencil. I'll admit this wasn't a brand new one, unfortunately. Only because the Apple Pencil is £99 here. We do have them at work, so I would get a discount, but again, I spent all the money getting this. So, getting the actual iPad, sorry. And I only got that because I won't explain that, but anyways, I got a bit of extra money basically. So I ended up going for a second-hand one with no adapter for charging, which means that to charge my pencil I am going to have to plug it into my iPad every time. But it does have a 2-year warranty on it, so that's always good. So, from what I understand, to link this up you have to basically, if I unplug the charger, I mean you can charge it from, you can charge it from the iPad itself, just by obviously plugging it into the lightning port. Oh, there we go. Or you can, if you have got the adapter, you can charge it from that. So what pops up when you've plugged your pencil in is a little notification saying Bluetooth pairing request. Pair up with the Apple Pencil, which it has done. There is no battery life in the pencil, which means I'm going to have to leave it to charge. From what I've heard, there is fast charge when you charge it up with the iPad. You can get like, I don't know how quick it is, but there's something like, yes, well how do I charge it then? So upset if I can't actually use this yet. It's working. That's awesome. So I might leave that in a bit to charge up just whilst I explain what else I got. So I'll just move. Oh, that's so annoying. If you are doing what I'm doing where you're leaving it in to charge, it is going to stick out the bottom of your iPad quite a bit. And you're going to have to put it somewhere that it's not going to get knocked off and obviously snap it. So, the other thing that I bought from work was, as soon as I put my order in for my iPad, I got the iPad Pro Smart Cover. I'm sure these were originally like £80. Gone down in our clearance to £49, and then when I actually scanned it through, it was down to like 30 quid, which was awesome. So, Smart Cover is literally as it sounds. It's a cover for your iPad. It has like a magnetic strip just down the side there. And the idea behind that is when you've got your iPad, oops, it just connects to that, so it'll just snap into place. And it also means then you can use it somehow as a stand, I believe, which I'm still not sure on how it works. I think maybe, there we go. So it's just, don't that mean of it? Yeah. Which means that you can stand it up like that. Whoops. Maybe? Things got on it. I don't know, I might need to do a bit more research on that. If you know how it's supposed to stand up, please let me know. I mean, when I was playing with the case earlier, I was sort of like doing stuff like that, which I think is a bit more secure. Yeah. So there we go. So as you can see, got all my apps, and it does flip the screen round as well. Eventually I will get used to figuring this kind of stuff out. So on the Apple Pencil, just going back to that quickly, you have got like a little cap thing on the bottom, on the top end thing, hiding the actual charging lightning adapter thing, or lightning port thing. There we go. Right, so let's try paper. I'll admit I have no idea what to draw. Why is it always signing in to do? So, no, I don't want news.
Hey, fast butt.
Sorry. No, don't want to know anything. This is me. Right, so what have we got? We've got on here learn paper, sketches, notes, ideas, public stream. I'm quite liking the fact that it's got public stream option on there. So there we go, just at the bottom. So new grid, what does that do? Untitled. Control center. No play, no cards, okay. Oh, don't need that. Ooh, here we go. Right, so obviously in most things you always go for but I want to go black. How do I just do black? Yeah, that'll do. So, ooh, it does have touch sensitivity. That was one thing I was worried about, is that nowhere could I find out in an easy sort of to read thing, does it have touch sensitivity? The answer for you people is yes. I've heard it's not as accurate as maybe the Samsung. However, I just thought I'd go for it. Just so you know as well, as I'm putting my arm on there, obviously it's picking up sort of my knuckles, but my hand itself, it's not drawing massive lines out. So let me just scribble out some of that. Ugh, I can already see smudges on the screen. Oops. No, I don't want your tips. Go away. Oh, that's something else. If you do get a new one, or a new if you get an Apple Pencil, you can buy additional tips. I don't know if they're different thicknesses or hardness or anything like that, but you can get them. Right, what shall I draw? Let's draw a crow, or as good as a crow as I can. I'll admit this is sort of going off a sketch I've just sort of got sat next to me, so apologies to this is a terrible crow, but I hate being put on the spot to draw things if I haven't planned on doing them. Just knock that down a smidge. So yeah, so actually I'd say this app is very good. Sort of wing action there. obviously I've got a bit of a belly coming down. Don't know if you can see that well. So yeah, you can sketch quite light, and then obviously start going in, pressing a bit harder, getting sort of a shading in there, things like that. And then, oops, let's try you, see what this does. So this is the pen tool on this, which, wow, does give you some very thick lines. And you can even go very tiny to very thick. So that is actually pretty awesome. And then obviously you've got your brush, which doesn't seem as accurate. Obviously markers, it's just a set size. Again, that's just like a thick line one. So yeah, so actually paper is pretty good. Then you've got, I'm not sure what that's supposed to do, like a rolling brush. Not sure why. Ew. Oops, I want to zoom out. No, that's not what I need. Ah. No! Ah! Help! There we go, where's my tools? So yeah, so there's various bits and bobs. I'm guessing that's, you go back and undo and stuff. Can even type on it. So yeah, actually this is a really good one. No, go away.
Hey, ass butt.
Oh, sorry. So you can put like a title. So yeah, paper is very good. What else we got? What else we got? We've got sketches. I'm looking at the time on my camera, and it is showing that it's also dying, but it's also showing I'm at 41 minutes at the moment. So what I might do is break this down into videos on apps. So obviously I've got the device out of the box. So I might just have the unboxing video as a separate video, and then the apps as another video. And also that'll give me a chance to actually charge up my camera. Alright guys, so I'll pause this here, and then I will add on the next reviews of each app that I've downloaded. See you in a minute.